Alright, what's up everybody? Today we're going to do another breakdown, analysis, VOD review, whatever you want to call it. We got another arena match for you guys. We'll record this one a little bit differently. Our last video, I think it was okay, but definitely sounded like I was reading off of a script, which I was, but we're going to try to do this one more naturally. We're going to record it this way, that way we can pause it whenever we want, take a look at things. Hopefully the audio is going to be okay. The quality is going to be okay. So let's get started here. We'll do a little bit of Fortnite, then we'll switch to Rogue Company, I think. I think that's the plan. It looks like we're landing retail. I'm just going to skip ahead. I always land at this house. One thing to note, get comfortable with your landing spots. I'm definitely very comfortable landing at this blue house right here. Landing on the roof. Going to the chest spot. I'm not actually sure if there's a chest here. There's no chest. We build a ramp behind ourselves, replacing the roof we just broke to protect ourselves in case anybody either lands behind us, follows us in, or shoots us, although that is pretty unlikely. So we're just going to get looted here. We're farming mats as we try to find loot in the house. Pause here and just skip ahead. Looting. We got a green AR. We're still looting. On to the next house. Looting, still looting, still looting, still looting. Nothing special here, right? We're just looting retail. Nothing special. We rotate out a retail. We get a llama. We got some good gear right now. We got a purple pump. Purple AUG. We're in Lazy Lake, and there's still nothing. So this is a pretty dry early game here. But we're max mats mostly due to that llama, 500 of each material in arena. So we're looking for a fight here. We're trying to get arena points. Skipping ahead. Wow, this is a very dead game. Oh, okay, here we go. We got some people. Or someone. Let's let it play out here first. Alright, so we get this guy out of his car. Building up. Building over him. We almost let this guy get high ground on us, but keep it. We're maintaining the high ground. Taking it slow, really, you know. You notice he boxes up. Clean hit right there. Alright, so let's rewind that a little bit. Let's slow it down. So, here this guy runs into this box. And my go-to move here is I replace his cone, I take control of the cone. And I used to not do this, but I jump off to the side of the box and place a ramp. So that if he edits through, he can't build anything. I mean, he could technically build a floor or a roof above me. But a lot of people don't tend to do that. They tend to just try to build a ramp out. Or they just edit and try to shoot you, right? But right now, we're good. We're still good. We have the ramp. We have piece control for the most part. We're about to grab his wall. And this time around, we easily get his wall on the first try. This edit, this top left corner edit is not ideal. But it was the quickest edit I could do. And because I was so fast, I was able to pump him for 100. Quick SMG switch and finish him off. We obviously took a little damage there, a little trade-off. It could have been preventable, I think, if we had just pumped him one time and closed the edit right away. But we were pretty confident in just getting the kill there. So it's all good, and we're in arena, so we get most of our shield back. Now we're just getting down from the build as quick as possible. First kill of the day. That was a good fight. Now let's go. Move ahead. Find our next target. We're looking at the map here and we're assuming that there's going to be people to our left and right because this circle is very far left on the map. So we're assuming there's going to be other people rotating in just like we are, either on our left or right. We're keeping that in mind. Getting that extra shield. That 4 shield we were missing. There's a guy on a boat here. Pretty low. He's down to one shot. I don't know if we get this kill here or not, actually. He gets out. We're whiffing. We're whiffing. Do we get this kill? This is actually incredibly risky. I think that was... Well, that couldn't have been a bot, right?
I drew his outline, bro.
That was actually kind of risky, though, because he was looking at us, and what if he had a sniper, right? That was just us potatoing really hard, and then just assuming that this guy was a complete bot and killing him, but realistically, the moment he started looking at us, we should have built something just in case. But we didn't do that, and this time we got away with it.
Drew his outline.
Let's fast forward. We get his loot. I think another truck. A lot of people in vehicles nowadays. I don't think that guy stops. I think that guy stops. If I remember this game correctly. There might be people fighting. Yep.
3 people.
Let it play out here. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I think live commentary, I said there might be 3 people here. You guys are already fighting and that car rolling in just now.
We'll go after the car guy.
We're wrapping around. We're kind of repositioning. Using this wall as natural cover. We're not trying to get pinched here. We're not trying to get caught in the middle of these existing fights. So going over here, we have some natural protection. And we're off to the side of the fight. Now we're just going to jump on the builds, take the high ground. We got this guy in a box underneath us right now. We're taking piece control. Make sure to grab the walls. We know he's staring at us. We hit him for 160, a little trade there, but we obviously win with the 160.
Dude, I am...
And this guy just kind of
enormous potato right now.
runs away, I guess. After we pumped him for 160, he got scared. Spot another guy. Gotta get some AR shots in. We get those AR shots on him. He has his pickaxe out. He's clearly not expecting it, so these shots are pretty free. And then we have a little timer in our head. Obviously, he's aware of us because he's built, so we know he's gonna peek out and shoot us. So we pull our builds out. And right now we're trying to take high ground. This guy takes it on us though. But the tree is in the way, so it makes it pretty awkward, so we end up taking the high ground from him. That right there is something I like to do. That guy was just running around in his box, I guess just trying to make sure he was fully boxed up on all 4 sides. He wasn't really paying attention. It didn't even look like he really knew where I was. So just spraying, either with an SMG or an AR, sometimes you can rip through their builds and get a couple of shots on them. And especially from my angle, you could even get some headshots. Then we jump down, and again, we, I think we tried to take a roof there, right? We did, but then that's kind of awkward. We end up breaking it. This is a little risky right here, because all of these builds around him, or around us, are his builds. But we maintain a floor at least, and, this is honestly a pretty bad 50-50 fight. Probably not the smartest decision in hindsight, but we felt pretty confident. We had a purple pump, although we didn't hit a very clean hit on him. I think we only did 30 damage on our pump. So overall, this was kind of a mistake that we got away with simply because this guy was not that good.
Oh, man.
This was definitely a 50-50 fight, just jumping into his box like that.
That was not the play.
Yep, we even say it ourselves, that was not the play. Alright, but we have to shield to get back to nearly full health. I don't think the 10 shield is worth it for the slurp.
I burned most of my SMG clip.
Gonna fast forward. I believe there's a fight going on over here, or at least some shooting. Again, we're being very aware of not only one guy, but the other guy, the 2 people, because they can so easily just turn and shoot at you. So we spot one guy right here. Get some free damage on him. And we're still being mindful of someone potentially being over in Holly Hedges. So we build protectively while pushing this guy. Again, this guy's boxed up. We grab his wall, or try to. Again, spraying through the builds, hoping to get a couple of hits. Grab his wall, and unfortunately, we just missed right there, but we're quick to react and close the build. Get him for a clean 100 there. So, this entire engagement right here, we were completely under control. Realistically, this guy should have either turned around and edited out, or kind of pre-aimed us. He was already kind of staring at us. He could have got a pretty clean hit on us, but I think he only did like 42 damage to us or whatever. But this entire engagement, I make sure to have the right hand side or the right shoulder peak advantage. So even the peanut butter edit, the top right corner edit, boom, right? It's harder for him to shoot us. It's easier for us to shoot him. We close it. And then we open this window standing on the left side of the window. See if we can get a freeze frame on it. Yep. We're standing on the left side of this window, so we can peek, move to the right and peek and shoot him first before he can shoot us. We whiffed that shot though, or he dodges it. Back to the peanut butter edit and a clean 100 to kill him. Grab his loot. Now there's only 5 other people left, but again, this is low arena points, so I'm just playing pretty aggressive here. Plus we have all the shield in the world and all the mats in the world. Continuing to find people. There, one person died off, I think, so there's 4 other people left. Okay, here we see a guy. I'm not sure if we saw him or we heard him, but okay, I think we just saw the build and we just assumed someone was here. So we preemptively take high ground. I think at this point we're not even 100% sure if anybody's here, but there being a box, you're just going to assume there's somebody there just to be safe. And yep, this guy takes high ground on us by 1 stair. We react. We assume he's running up the ramp, right? So we instantly try to box him up. But I think he ran back. Yep, he ran back to avoid getting boxed in by us. We now know he's getting shot by another guy, so we're standing on the opposite side so we don't get third party. And we're pressuring him. Kind of 2v1ing this guy at this point. He was too slow to react. We grabbed his wall. And now he has this awkward stair placement here. He could realistically close it or something, but we're just pre-aiming this corner, assuming that he's now just going to try to go for the gunfight. We should have the advantage here because we're pre-aiming him with a purple pump. He doesn't have the right angle like we do. He blocks it by resetting, but once he does that, I now know there's no builds in the box, right? So I take control of that by placing a ramp, editing, and then getting a clean 170 on him. Basically, you always want to think about taking control of the surroundings in your box or the next box over. Just grab walls, grab floors, and even stairs and cones. Alright, so that's another kill. There's 3 opponents left. We know there was a guy third partying, right? So we're building up. We're trying to see if this guy has started to push us or, like, you know, just try to see where he is, right? Looking around.
He's in the way.
And we don't see anything. Actually, we spot people to our right. Again, we're being aggressive.
Still convinced there's someone in Holly Hedges.
We're kind of worried about someone being in Holly Hedges. Usually people like to hang out in the houses and stuff. There's a guy standing here. He's not very aware.
Not a headshot.
We use the bounce pads to be aggressive, close the distance on people. Especially after we know we deal a lot of damage to them like that. As I'm pushing into this building, again, I'm taking piece control. So that I can protect myself while pushing in. Again, the piece control. This was a little unexpected here. So at this point, we know the guy's below us, right? So we hit this edit, but we assumed there would be a wall here. That was our assumption, but there wasn't a wall. So this guy just kind of dove into our box. We pick pickaxe him once because it was kind of just a reaction by me. I had my pickaxe out, but I wanted to shoot him, so I ended up pickaxing him, pulling out my shotgun and getting him there.
Really pickaxed him.
So now there's 2 people left. Fast forward. I believe there's a guy up around the building, so we're just trying to take height. Yeah, we're definitely playing off of sound here. We know there's a guy around us. There he is.
Oh! No, I got robbed.
This guy ends up dying, but let's rewind that. Couple of mistakes here, I think. But also, like, let me just walk you through my, like, thought process, right? A little further back. Okay, so we spot the guy right here. We aren't gonna do the peanut butter edit here because that completely exposes us and he's staring right at us. So we look to our right wall. Right now he's still to our left. So if we edit this wall, we'll have the right shoulder peek. That's what I do. He actually ends up moving a bit over, which was unexpected. And this roof makes it a little awkward, right? You can tell that as soon as I hit this edit, I started building because I was like, holy crap, this guy's right here. Unfortunately, he's actually in the box, right? So I don't know what he's looking at. He's kind of looking up from what I can tell. But he easily could have pumped us and that could have been our game over right there. But he's slow to react, or maybe we're quick to react depending on how you look at it. We back up, close our edit. He hits the wall. So we know he doesn't have another pump shot in like a split second or whatever, right? So we hit the edit, get a free shot on him, and then here we notice he has his SMG out and he's just spraying our floor. So we purposely let him break it, and we time our shotgun shot to get some extra damage on him. We even ADS there to like try to deal as much damage as we possibly can, right?
No,
Unfortunately, we get robbed, right? But here I decide to go above him, just to ensure that high ground.
Robbed.
But again, we get robbed. But now it's down to a 1v1. This guy's spraying at us. Let's see what happens here. Guy's just pushing. We're ripping him with the AR. This bounce pad was arguably unnecessary. But again, we got him low. He's boxed up. Or was boxed up. We were going to break his cone. But it looks like he breaks out, cranks for height. We're fighting for the height right now. I think here, I just lost sight of where exactly he was. So I played it safe and boxed up. That he takes height on us, and we know he's preparing something above our box, like maybe grabbing our cone or something, right? So we kind of predict that, and we hit the double edit on the cone and the floor, try and pop out and hit him. But I think we missed the first shot, and then we don't get another opportunity there. So we take a different approach to try and get up to his height. It was a bit sloppy there, and we end up taking some damage, but I think we trade. And then, let's see. Let's rewind this. Let's let it play out. Right, okay. So yeah, we build up and we trade damage, but we win this engagement because as soon as we shoot the shotgun, we take the piece control around us. We take the walls, the floor. I'm not sure if that ceiling is mine, but either way, the stair is mine, the walls are mine. And he kind of gets caught off guard, so we hit the edit and get the clean shot on him and get the dub.
Hey, winning our first game of the day.
Alright, so that was our first game of that day, apparently. Yeah, there you go. There's a breakdown, a guide, a walkthrough, a VOD review, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully, doing it this method was better, more fluid, more natural. Let me know in the comment section down below. Other than that, take it easy, have a good one, and I'll see you guys on the next video.